Hi guys, literally just had a shower, so apologies for my hair being so messy. But I keep getting a message through, basically, that your energy will not be stolen this season. Your energy will not be stolen this season, any season in the future. So there have been people against you who have been trying to harness your energy, who have been trying to get your energy, who have been trying to basically make their dreams out of your energy. And every time they do this, they don't realize, but it keeps adding curses and more curses and more curses to their life. And there are some people who are going to get really, really ill from it. There are some who will get really ill. There are others who will leave. So some are leaving, some are getting really ill. Others are, well, just having it's quite funny because what I'm getting is not that they they're going to manifest the opposite of their dreams. So what they don't want to happen, the things they don't want to happen are going to happen. So they're going to manifest the opposite. This is what I'm getting here is that this person or these people, when they try and manifest all these good things from this one person, they're going to get a load of bad things instead because they were coming for this person. So they're going to get all these demons, all these curses, all these spells, all these things against them, which they were trying to put on, which these karmics were trying to put on the chosen one. So you don't have to worry in this season at all. You will never have to worry in any season because all the energy they are trying to steal is given back to you in spades, while they, if anything, you're being increased. You're being massively, massively increased, especially financially. I keep hearing, especially financially. And you just keep being increased financially, being increased in love, being increased in all areas of your life. You keep on being increased and increased, increased. The only area that will be decreased is the areas without peace. So where there isn't peace, there will be peace. So the issue with these people is a lot of them don't want to give up, they don't want to stop. And I heard something about suicide for the karmic brother. So I had suicide for the karmic brother. So I don't know who that is about, but I kept hearing suicide for the karmic brother. So I've heard that. That's out in the universe. That's there. Uh, and I keep on hearing that basically you will not have anything bad happen to you in this season. They will have everything bad happen to them. They will be manifesting all these evil things, all these evil spirits. Everything that they wished upon you will now go to them. So all these little games they've played, everything that they've done is going to work out to nothing because everything that they have tried to set upon you, they didn't realize you were the ruler. You were basically the ruler of these things. And they're not going to attack their master. They're going to go after the enemy. They're going to go after the one who's attacking their master. And if you are the master of several of these beings, then they're not going to go after you. They're going to go after the other people. So it's kind of a case of idiots not knowing how the spirit realm works. Because if there is a very high energy and they are against the low energy, the the only way that they really can be attacked, well, to be deadly honest, even if they can be attacked, it's going to have a minimal effect on them because God is protecting them. because God is protecting them, and so are the spiritual realm beings. The spiritual realm beings are protecting them as well. So you have to realize the higher you are, the less likely you are to get attacked, the less likely you are to have these things against you. Now, I'm not saying you won't deal with witchcraft. This is a whole other different thing. You will deal with witchcraft. Usually, the more powerful you get, the higher witchcraft you experience. This is what I find. But you have to realize the higher you are, the less likely you are to get hurt by beings. I don't mean by humans or by the devil or these kind of things, but I mean by demons, by beings, by extraterrestrial, well, not extraterrestrial, by beings like demons, angels, things like that. So you are less likely to get hurt by them. But the lower you are, you're more likely to get hurt by demons and uh, angels and things like that. Because if you're within that lower bracket and you're trying to attack someone within the higher bracket, you will set a whole system of defense upon yourself. You're setting a whole system of defense for that person against you. And you don't realize the hell you're unleashing upon yourself. And it continues to unleash. And it could come in little thoughts. It could come in self-torture. It could come any little way. But I assure you, there is heavy witchcraft kind of torture, and then there is being torture, which they're literally kind of manifesting and, well, trying to scare the crap out of you, or literally trying to harm you. And you do find this. There are some who will experience, well, demons and angels and things like that. And that does happen. But the issue is, if you're on that higher level, then you're not going to get attacked. You are not going to get harmed by them. Not in this world. Because if you control them, if you already are that high, then you're not going to get attacked. If you're not that high and you're thinking high of yourself, then you will be attacked. You will be harmed. Because there's also another thing in the spiritual realm, which is, well, kind of, I guess, spiritual cockiness. But if you are actually that high, then there is nothing that can harm you, because the Most High is already saying, no, there's too much favor on this person's life. There's too much favor. There's too much favor. And this is what a lot of people don't realize, that when you try to attack someone who is so divinely protected, and the Lord kept saying resurrected, as if it was brought back from the dead, there is no way that this person can be stopped. You're one of the unstoppables. You are not someone who can be stopped. You are professional. You are, for some reason, it just said sexy. You are brilliant. You are kind. You are good. You are so good-hearted that the world needs to know it. And you deserve everything good that comes to you. God bless you all. Hope you have a lovely day. Bye.